Good morning, children. Today we will learn about the digestive system. We get energy from the food we eat. The digestive system is responsible for processing the food we eat so that it can be absorbed by our body for nutrients. The process of digestion in the mouth. The process of digestion begins as soon as we put the food into the mouth and chew it with the help of our teeth. A digestive juice called saliva mixes with the food. Saliva helps to break down the food containing starch into soluble sugars. Saliva also softens the food that we eat. Our tongue helps us to mix the saliva with the food and push the food into the food pipe. I have also shown a diagram for your better understanding. You can see that the digestive process starts in our mouth when we start chewing our food. Our salivary glands make saliva, a digestive juice which softens food so it moves more easily through our food pipe into our stomach. Saliva also has an enzyme that begins to break down starches in our food. In the stomach. From the mouth, the food passes into the stomach through the food pipe. The stomach is a hollow muscular bag which helps to churn the food. Stomach releases some digestive juices and an acid. These mix with our food to break it down into smaller particles. I have again shown you with a diagram. It would be clear for you to notice that the digestion begins the moment we start chewing our food. The food mixes with the saliva which softens it and which is pushed through a food pipe into our stomach for the further digestive process. Salivary glands produces saliva. Now in the small intestine, from the stomach the food goes into the small intestine. The walls of small intestine secretes some digestive juices which helps to break down the food further. The juices that are made in our liver and pancreas that help in digestion are also added into the small intestine. You can see the image. The simple, soluble and digested food is absorbed by the blood vessels present in the walls of small intestine. This food is then transferred to different cells in our body through the blood. And from the small intestine, the extra food, the food which is not absorbed by the cell, is passed into the large intestine. The undigested part of the food enters the large intestine where extra water is absorbed from it and carried by the blood to the kidneys. The waste food is then removed from the body through the anus. This is all about the digestive system. Children, I hope that it would have been clear to you that the digestive process starts in our mouth when we chew. Salivary glands make saliva, which is a digestive juice, and it softens our food so that it can move more easily through our food pipe into our stomach. In the stomach, certain juices are secreted which helps to churn the food particle. And also that stomach is a hollow muscular bag which helps to churn the food. From the stomach, the food is passed into the small intestine. The walls of small intestine secretes the food which helps to break it down further. And also the juices from the liver and pancreas are mixed in the small intestine. Then the undigested part of the food enters the large intestine where extra water is absorbed and carried by blood to the kidney, and the waste is removed from the body through the anus. This is all about our digestion.